Hey guys, okay, so I get asked constantly about kids products and what my favorites are, which it's constantly changing, but I get asked all the time about what my kids use, what products do I use on them, and what's the best way to use them. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys, because I get asked this probably every single day, what products I use with my kids and what do they love and what do they hate. So you guys know this, but 64% of what you put on your skin gets absorbed directly into your bloodstream in 26 seconds. But kids, it's a lot higher. Okay, so we have to be really, really careful with their little bodies, what we are putting on their skin. Of course, in their body, but in our bodies, we have amazing filtration systems. On our skin, we don't. It goes directly into our bloodstream. And so a lot of products out there contain some crazy ingredients that have endocrine disruptors, a lot of linked to cancer, just some pretty toxic things that you can put on your kids. So it's really, really important. Hey, Brooke, what's up? It's really, really important to pay attention to what you're putting on your kids and yourself, and putting on their skin and in their, in their bodies and all of that. So, hey, Mackenzie. Hey, Haley. Thanks for joining. So we will let's just start with bath stuff. So my favorite, and I just get this at TJ Maxx, but it's called a Cure, and I love the argan oil and pumpkin shampoo and conditioner. Hey, Lindsay. So it is just super gentle, it smells amazing, and it works great for both of them. Only wash their hair like three times a week, but it works great, and it is $6, so you can't beat that. And that's just at TJ Maxx. It's hidden. Like when you go there, you have to really, really search. A Cure is a great brand for the most part. They definitely have, oh good, Brooke. They definitely have, especially like their face wipes now have fragrance, so you have to watch for like phenoxyethanol and fragrance when you're talking about kids products, because phenoxyethanol is a neurotoxin. It's the #1 ingredient in green washers. I mean, if somebody's claiming to be safe and they have phenoxyethanol, that's what we call a green washer. And so you want to watch for fragrance and phenoxyethanol, especially in kids products. So a Cure is starting to switch over some of their products to fragrance. I'm not sure if they got bought out, probably, and so you definitely want to watch that. But those are my favorite. They also have a peppermint and echinacea that I like for my hair. I'm still not like crazy about shampoo and conditioner that is toxin free, so we're working there. I'm working with what I have, but it's a work in progress, that's for sure. And then our favorite bubble bath, because they have to have bubbles, is it's like Alephia, I believe is what it's called. This is actually not my favorite scent. My favorite scent is lavender lemon, but they were out on Thrive. So we have eucalyptus mint, which eucalyptus is great for eczema. So we love this, and it's an ethically sourced, awesome company. I'm just not crazy about the plastic packaging, but I don't really know how else you would do it for bubble bath. So this is the bubble bath that we use, and we really like that. Palmer's hair gets crazy tangled, so Shea Moisture. This is just a daily leave-in conditioner before we use. She uses a wet brush. If you don't have a good brush for your daughter, get a wet brush, because it is by far the best brush you can have for her. And then our favorite body butter. So lotion, I've gotten some Hello Bello. I swear I've tried everything, Karina. But my favorite lotion by far is the Angelo Naturals body butter. This is this isn't my favorite scent. They also have a lavender, but I just feel like this one works a lot better. So this is a really awesome, thick body butter. It's been great this winter because our skin just gets super dry. So we have our like Bonico humidifiers going. We have really high chlorine content in our water. Our water in Higginsville is just like highly chlorinated, so we definitely use, it's like a Santiva, I believe. It's a Santiva. It goes on our tub, and it filters all of our chlorine out of our water. It's incredible. So I can post that, but the Santiva, I believe, is the brand, and it just like latches on. It's really great. But since I've done that, Porter, his eczema has gone down like significantly. So definitely getting chlorine out of your water, because as you guys know, you absorb it. So, and that's a huge heavy hitter in terms of toxins. And then let's see, the last thing for bath that we love, and this is totally just a guilty pleasure, Primally Pure is the best deodorant, hands down. If you're gonna switch anything, switching to toxin free, please start with your deodorant. They did a study on 10 women, and they did 10 biopsies of women that had breast cancer, and 99% of that tissue was parabens. So getting the aluminum, getting the parabens, getting the craziness out of your deodorant is so important. So Primally Pure is an awesome brand, but we love their flower bath. And Palmer, it actually has like flower petals in it, and it's like Palmer's favorite thing to get her little flower bath and like sprinkle it in her bath for her and Porter, and they just love it. So moving on to more immune boosting things and remedies that we use. I've never understood the chlorinated water. It drives me crazy. I know, and it's so bad. I mean, I get they're just trying to treat all the crap in our water, because I think our water here is pretty bad. But even my mom said when she comes to visit, she's like, your guys' water, I can smell it. And she's so right. You can just like smell it as you're showering. So we have shower filters, we have bath filters. I mean, we want to get a whole house filtration system. Matt Backus is incredible. He's out of Colombia, and that's who I'm definitely going to go with. If you want more information on him, let me know, because he ships anywhere and he's the best. So anyways, some things that we use. So every day, it's so cute because Porter and Palmer both see this, and Porter, he is 1.5, Palmer is 3.5, and he walks up to me and he's like, So he loves his TRS, and it doesn't taste like anything. I think he just likes getting it sprayed in his mouth. I'm really not sure. But advanced TRS, so TRS is super important. It is advanced toxin removal system. So no matter what you do, no matter how clean you keep your house in terms of toxins and products, they are exposed to so many things that you can't control, right? Like they're exposed to heavy metals everywhere. And so it's really important that, my phone might die. Oh, we'll be fine. So we use advanced, important, and this is a great way. This doesn't get taken out and stored somewhere else in tissue. It gets safely excreted. So TRS is great. Another thing they get every single day is Sovereign Silver. It's colloidal silver. This is a spray. And Palmer is so funny. This makes Porter sleepy, and it makes Palmer insane. So it has these little superheroes on it. So she calls it her superhero spray. And they just get like sprays in the mouth every day. But colloidal silver is an antibiotic without damaging your gut. It is antimicrobial. I mean, it's everything amazing. But they just get a daily immune boost of this. Or when I remember. They usually get these two together. I would say probably every other day, every third day. But they love it. It doesn't taste like anything. And I mean, we all take it sometimes. But it basically kills germs, bacteria, all the bad things while keeping the good bacteria in your body, which is really important. Another thing is I do not leave the house without my Dr. Bronner's hand sanitizer. There's so much crap out there right now, and hopefully with this weekend being super nice, everyone can open up their windows and get some fresh air in their house. It only takes 2 minutes of your windows being cracked to clean out the air in your house. So please do that, like every morning, especially if it's nice out. But I'm hoping that the sickness kind of subsides a little bit because it's insane. But thankfully, Porter has never been to the doctor for anything, and Palmer's been one time. So we're just very careful about washing your hands, sneezing, coughing into your elbow, and as soon as we get out of school, we go home and wash our hands. We wash them in school if we can. I'm constantly spraying alcohol-free hand sanitizer on her because I'm not trying to damage her gut lining. I'm not trying to compromise her immune system. I'm just trying to kill those dang germs or at least wash them off, if I'm washing her hands, and get that off of her because she spreads everything to Porter. So moving on, what else? So if they had one cold this winter, and my favorite cough syrup, Porter never had this, but Palmer loves it. It is honey-based, so if your child is under 1, you definitely don't want to be using this, but Matey's Organic day and nighttime cough syrup is great. So, I mean, regardless if they have a cold, they're probably going to have some drainage. you're gonna have a cold regardless. And so Mateys is such a great brand, and we just call it her honey. We do this, and I make homemade elderberry syrup, but we call it our honey. And it's honey, sea salt, cinnamon, clove, apple cider vinegar, lemon balm extract, zinc, ginger, thyme, and oregano. And I mean, that's it. That's all that's in here. But it actually tastes really awesome. So we do this if she gets a cough. Oh, oops. Body wash. I just kind of go between Young Living bath gel and Shea Moisture coconut oil body wash. So I'm not really picky. I mean, I am picky on what their wash is, but there isn't one. I've tried a Carino Organics. If we travel, I use a Crunchy Gentle bar on them. It's just so much easier to bring one bar for myself and for my kids. But I just use it on their body because it's really, really mild. But these are both great, great body washes. And then, so a great thing to always have on hand is Liposulfuric Vitamin C. And so you have to get pretty creative with giving your kids this. So if your kid has a cough and you fear it's getting pretty croupy, this is the first thing you should do. So it's by Livon Laboratories, but it's Liposulfuric Vitamin C. It's a mega boost of vitamin C. It's so, so good for you. Anytime I wake up and I'm starting to feel kind of sick, I just dissolve a little bit of this in water or like coconut water and just drink it as fast as I can, and I feel so much better after this. So this is a great one. You have to get creative with how you give it to your kids. Good luck. It's not the best tasting. I mean, it tastes pretty sour, but you guys, it is so, so important. And then when I am feeling like, there was one time this whole year I woke up feeling kind of feverish and just not the best, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. But Boreon is a great homeopathic brand of medicine. So we have like Boreon everything, but this, you have to keep this on hand because you do not want to use Tamiflu, and you do not want to be feeling ill and not have this on hand, because this stuff works like insane. You just open up one of the little tubes and you put it, don't touch it, it deactivates it if it's touching your skin. So you want to just open it up, and that's with any homeopathic medicine. And you dissolve all the pellets underneath your tongue. They're just like little sugar pellets. So you just dissolve them underneath your tongue. And this helps with body aches, headaches, fever, chills, and fatigue. And it reduces the duration and severity of flu symptoms. So it's essentially Tamiflu without all the crazy ingredients that Tamiflu has. What else? So, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys these two things. We haven't really had to use these very much, but this is a Cure Natural Seal Liquid Bandage. So you spray it on cuts and scrapes. Palmer had one on her finger that she just kept reopening. It's kind of gross. And she's just, I don't know, Band-Aids in her, like she loves them and they'll be all over her body, or like she hates them and she will not put them on. So this is a Natural Seal Liquid Bandage, and it was so, so nice because I could just kind of almost glue it shut without all the crap. And it's just purified water and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, polyacrylic polymer? I don't know, but it is great, and it really just like closed everything up. So when I travel and when I'm home, this stuff goes with me everywhere, because I never want to be in a situation where I'm trying to scrounge for like Band-Aids that don't have Neosporin on them, and I don't have my liquid seal. And the other thing that I love, it's called First Honey. So it's a sterile honey ointment. It is medical grade Manuka honey, which only comes from New Zealand. So you definitely want to make sure it is from New Zealand, but this stuff is awesome. So it's a Neosporin without damaging your gut lining, without compromising your immune system. But First Honey is great to have on hand and to travel with. Don't throw it. And then another awesome brand. So I talked about this Boreon brand, but we haven't had teething in a while. I think Porter even had his molars. I think we totally missed him getting his molars. But anyways, so the Boreon brand has, if you guys are looking for teething remedies, my #1 recommendation is Camilla Calm. And it's these little tubes for teething, and you just like break it off. And apparently it tastes good because he loves them. And I would just kind of cradle him and squirt it in his mouth. and it helped so much with the pain in his mouth, just from teething, the swelling, all of that. So Camellia teething is amazing. They also make a cold calm that is awesome if your kids are sick. And then the last thing I love, so if my kids get a fever, which P.S. fevers are your friend, please do not give your Tylenol or kid Tylenol like immediately. Like, let their body, hey Jamie, let their body kind of figure it out. It's trying to fight something, so you don't want to, prolong that what their body's trying to do. So monitor their fever. I don't really do anything unless it's pretty high, but the first thing I'll do for comfort is Copaiba. I don't know, I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways, but I just put this along their spine. Also, if Porter was having pain, like with teething, I would put it like right here on his jaw. But this stuff is amazing. Like within 2 minutes, this is in your bloodstream. And I noticed a difference. Like if I took their temperature and then I rubbed this on their back, just right along their spine in the bottom of their feet, within 2 minutes, I would take their temperature again. And every time it had always gone down at least a degree, just to make them a little bit more comfortable when it was getting up there. So we do this right away. Another thing is I am constantly diffusing On Guard and Thieves, constantly, just to kill all the crap. And then the last thing is I'm really obsessed with this, but these two are amazing. They're pretty comparable, but Young Living's Gentle Baby and doTERRA's Adaptive. They smell very similar. They are both like calming blends. So I would just do this and I'd diffuse this in their room at night just to kind of help them sleep a little bit better. But obsessed with both of those. And then the very last, two more. So more just immune boosting. This is Echinacea Golden Seal. This is a great brand. Gaia Kids, however you pronounce that. So my kids do like coconut water. Well, Porter just likes water, but Palmer does either Ripple Milk or coconut water. And so I just like squirt a little tube of this Echinacea Golden Seal. Just awesome for immune boosting, especially just to kind of stay on top of it when she is, getting sick. And then Porter had pretty awful eczema, like worse than Palmer, I think. They were both pretty bad. He's growing out of it, thankfully. But we used a topical probiotic spray, and this helped a ton. So this helps with acne, ringworm, rash, dandruff, you name it, bug bites, sore throats, literally everything. But this kind of proves my point. Like, it's very fast to spray this all over your body, on top of ingesting like a probiotic, which is great too, and incorporating probiotic foods, prebiotic foods, but baby biotics is great. By Cyane. So anyways, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, I have a private wellness community on Facebook too, and that is where I share. We do lots of incentives, we do fun challenges. I'm live there all the time, sharing all the stuff in detail with links and really zoning in on a couple products at a time. But thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And it's going to be like 70, so get outside, enjoy the sun, get some vitamin D, air out your house. Let's get this flu. Wow, he was going way too fast. Let's get all this sickness under control and just get our kids outside. So have a great weekend. Talk to you later.